Hello everyone, my name is Epic and welcome to a little tutorial on how to add an XP only functionality to your AFK Fish Farm. Now, couple disclaimers to get this out of the way. First of all, I came up with this idea on my own through just experimenting on my creative test world. I have no idea at the moment about whether or not someone's already made this. If someone already has, please let me know down in the comments, that way I can give proper credit. And second, this is not an AFK Fish Farm tutorial. This is just a tutorial for adding an XP only functionality to it. If any of you guys don't know how to build an AFK Fish Farm, in the link in the description down below, I am going to link to Zoomavoid's AFK Fish Farm video. I'll make sure to review the video before I do that, to make sure I give you guys the correct information in this case. Now, with those disclaimers out of the way, in a bit of a strange fashion, before we get to the tutorial, why do I have this function? Well, there's a couple of benefits to this, and I'm on my survival world to show this. Now, the first benefit to this is that sorry, I'm tired. So there's three benefits to this. One, the redstone is fairly easy, although moderately expensive. Although if you have an AFK Fish Farm design made already, that shouldn't be a big deal. For the second benefit, using this lever, flicking it up, it activates the dispenser down below, which I'll show how this works after the tutorial. It essentially dumps any unwanted items you receive from the AFK Fish Farm into a lava pit down there, meaning that you don't get any of the items, but you will still get the experience. And the third thing is that when you do use this for both drops and experience, you can cherry pick items that you want, such as enchanted books, and anything you don't want, you can just flick this lever up, and it'll dump out, or it'll flush out all the unwanted items. Hopefully that explains it well enough. So let me go and switch over to my creative world, and we will go on with the tutorial. So be right back. Alright, so we're here on my creative testing world, as you guys can see. And here's my example AFK Fish Farm right here for the duration, for this tutorial. Again, if any of you guys don't know how to build it, the Zoomavoid's AFK Fish Farm 1.15 video will be in the link in the description. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with this. So first of all, we need to set up the input up here. This is actually really simple. All you need is a lever on the side where you're doing the AFK fishing, and a redstone torch, and a little wall compartment behind here. Next, you'll want to go ahead and wire up the... sorry, I'm tired. So next, you'll want to wire up the you want to wire up the input to a I don't know what piece you'd call this. I'm not necessarily a redstone genius in this sort of respect. I'm not necessarily a redstone genius when it comes to actually making stuff like this. So I don't know what kind of part you would call this, but essentially what is supposed to happen is that if you just run this, if you run the redstone line down through here, and into here, what is supposed to happen is that at the moment the block remains unpowered. So what this will do is that with the redstone torch on, you can wire it up to the hopper, which I'll place here in just a second, without it activating the clock. Actually, it might be better to explain once I've built all this. God damn it, Epic. Right. So anyways, I'll explain that in just a second. So with the input wired up to whatever you would call this, you will want to go ahead and go over to Okay, you basically want to split this off. So the one with the redstone torch will go to the hopper, which will eventually put this line right here, which remains off, will be connected to a a comparator clock. Make sure you right click this so that way this little light right here comes on. And this will connect up to a either dispenser or dropper. Either one of these should work. Yeah, I usually use a dispenser in my design. So, for this, you'll want to have a hole dug right here with lava. Place your dispenser right here where this is connected. Oh. Is that going to burn the chests? I hope not. Wait. I'll have to try and figure that out later. Okay, I usually would just cover it up like this. Shouldn't affect anything. Now you'll want then you want to connect... fuck's sake. Okay, then you'll want to connect a hopper to the dispenser or dropper, which comes from this chest. And that should be it. Now, with how this is set up, if you flick the lever up, it will power off this torch, unlocking the hopper here. However, the current goes through the block, which goes into this comparator clock right here, goes into the dispenser or dropper, whichever one you use, and it'll dump items into lava. However, yeah, this is basically your XP only mode. If you flick it down, if you flick the lever down, it will unpower the block, meaning that the comparator clock won't work, or at least will cease to function. The torch comes on, which will power the hopper right here, which will lock it and prevent any items from going into it or the dispenser / hopper. And that is it. Sorry if this tutorial doesn't seem very professional. I'm not normally used to doing this, so I'm not even going to ask for likes or subscribes or anything like that. Wonderful. Okay, I'll go ahead and end the video here. Thank you thank you to you all for watching. Hopefully that this was helpful, even if my explanation's not the best. And I will see you guys next time. Probably.